It is on. The champ of the first major StarCraft 2 tournament in the world. He is
FruitDealer.
dealing serious fruit. Dishing out the apples of ownage. Over here in the blue, our underdog for this match, but still a solid Protoss. He needs to fight just to stay here in Kodas. He is
anypro Prime, we.
anypro Prime. Not really anypro Prime, actually this pro specifically.
Yeah.
There's really no gray area in there.
No.
Thank you, Intel. And of course, G-Skill for making this event possible, supporting esports, supporting StarCraft 2. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in. We love you. Hugs and kisses.
That's quite true, Tasteless.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of how to say it, but I guess the way you say it's just right. Just right out of the heart. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
You're the best.
Please continue to spread the word on the GSL as we promote esports around the world. We have so many countries tuning in to this show. It is insane.
Yeah. There's more countries tuning in than Banelings.
There are. And there are
so many Banelings.
So many Banelings.
Well, we see pretty standard opening by FruitDealer as well. Standard opening by anypro. Take a while to see exactly what builds they have planned.
FruitDealer doing the safe build. Gas at spawning pool first. Always want to play it safe. That's definitely a build. For those of you at home who want to copy, who want to improve, this is a great build to do.
Yeah.
Not really a lot of sneaky stuff Protoss can do against you.
Yep. Now let's talk about what happens if one player wins versus the other. If any pro wins this, then they're going to play again. And that'll give us all the games for the group. Now, if FruitDealer wins, then FruitDealer is going to take on Kisu for first and second place for seeding. And any pro is going to have to go ahead and fight against Genius to see who gets only one shot in the GSL up and down matches.
Hatchery now planted, and our probe continuing to dart around, trying to get as much intel as possible. Remember, the probe takes more hits depending on how many times you told it to move. General rule of thumb.
Yep. Turning takes up speed time.
Yep.
And speed's going to finish before the probe even gets back. So I don't see a long life in store for that probe.
No, he definitely has an expiration date on him. He's getting a stalker instead of a sentry. And I was going to say that means he probably can't do the 3-warp gate expand, so we'll see what he techs to in a minute here.
When you get the stalker, it costs less gas, plus it kills overlords faster, so you can't be scouted as easily. And normally it will point towards some sort of tech, whether it's a blink rush, a DT rush, or a Stargate, as we see here. Now, will he go for, well, 2 gateways and a Stargate? Will he go for Phoenixes, or will he go for some sort of Void Ray build?
I'm thinking Phoenixes, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, definitely could be. Both builds have their merits. FruitDealer is a guy that loves to go for a later layer, so Void Rays can be quite good against that. Stops any sort of roach aggression. And it is going to be a Phoenix. And notice how it's rallied to the side there, so looks like he wants to get multiple Phoenixes.
Yeah, there's this surprise factor here. Basically, when you get enough of those Phoenixes, where Zerg doesn't have enough time to react and construct the natural defense against Phoenixes, which is Evolution Chambers Queens, or not Evolution Chambers, rather Spine or Spore Crawlers.
Yeah.
And get Hydras out. So if FruitDealer stays on 2 hatch for long enough, then he's not going to have enough to recover from this. The Phoenixes can kill the Queens, kill the Overlords, kill drones, kill all sorts of stuff.
Well, FruitDealer, his layer is actually already almost done, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, he normally gets a much slower layer than a lot of Zergs, but looks like he is opting for much quicker tech this time. Of course, he's getting the Roach Warren as well. That's not going to be too useful against any Phoenixes. And it's time, Tasteless, for any pro to do some damage. 3 Phoenixes coming out. And that's a good number to leave with. They get out really quick. You can get some good damage in there. There are 2 Queens on the map. The third one's almost done. Just finishing now, in fact.
And this is going to be bad news for him. Look, he can lose the Queen right now.
No creep in between the bases. That other Queen coming down very, very slowly.
He needs to pick it up one more time.
Yeah, he does need to do that.
He's busy multitasking back at home. I don't know what he's doing. All right, there we go.
And in fact, one of his Phoenix has taken a lot of damage so far. And there he goes, picking up the other Queen.
Another Phoenix on the way. That one will have enough to pick up that Queen again.
Yeah, Evolution Chamber just being put up, Taste. It's only half done. And it looks like FruitDealer going to take probably way too much damage here, it looks like.
He's going to be losing Overlords. If he loses enough Overlords, he's going to get supply blocked. That can actually be this almost checkmate-like position.
Yeah.
As the Phoenixes start to snowball out of control.
Spore Crawlers are being made. Looks like another Queen going to be taken out. Burrow on the way. Roaches on the way. A forced cancel. Very good. Whenever you see flying units fly out of a Protoss base on one base, make a huge round of Speedlings. It can stop any Warp Gate attacks and cancel any Nexuses that your opponent makes if he gets too greedy.
He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to have that canceled again. Nice job, anypro. Drives the FruitDealer out. The FruitDealer is certainly behind right now.
Yeah, he's in some trouble. In fact, he's making a bunch of Roaches at this point, and they do have speed and burrow, so that's good. But yeah, this is the problem. They can actually pick off so many Roaches on the way up, and with the Void Ray coming up, as well as a cannon, I mean, I don't see this Roach attack truly doing very much. May be able to cancel the Nexus again.
I love the Void Ray later on. It's so smart.
Yeah. Yeah, any Roaches that come up are ill-fated indeed against a Void Ray.
Ill-fated? What a sexy way to say that, Artosis. Ill-fated.
They are.
Oh, he's got
good
Burrow.
Making him waste quite a few of, well, I guess it's not quite a waste. In fact, he sees that Roach. That is some long distance on that cannon.
Yeah, he's got his binoculars.
And with the Void Ray there, that's going to stop Roach aggression, Tasteless.
Man, I can't emphasize enough, guys, how behind the FruitDealer is right now.
Yeah, he's hugely behind right now. Still making Roaches, in fact. You know, there is a Hydralisk Den on the way. Now, here's the thing. I feel like FruitDealer doesn't quite know the best ways to counter this. You know, I've been playing a lot with the Phoenix builds lately, and instead of Roaches, if you actually just tech up immediately to Hydras and make a ton of them and attack across the map, it's very hard to hold anything. The Phoenixes are not good against large amounts of Lings and Hydras together.
Yeah, true. I like how he's even occupying the gold base, making sure those rocks can't be destroyed.
Yeah. Slowing down anything FruitDealer wants to do. He is, in fact, though, getting +1 range attack, Hydralisk range, and a bunch of Hydras. Now, this isn't going to be quite as quick as you need to guarantee doing huge damage to your opponent, especially considering right now, anypro, he's got the Robo up, Robotics Bay on the way, and as soon as he has that Colossus out, it's going to be a scary world for FruitDealer's Hydras.
FruitDealer's lost so many Queens, he hasn't been able to actually spread creep, which is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Considering he's going Hydras.
Something like Season 1 Nest T right now.
Yeah.
No creep anywhere. With the Observer out now, the Roaches have nowhere safe to go, Tasteless.
Ouch.
Oh, nice. Right out of the ground. Look at that. He's still the burrowed animation in the air.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't know they could actually pick up burrowed units.
Yeah, apparently they can.
But the burrow animation's still there. Actually picking a hole up out of the ground.
Ooh, a Nidus network on the way, Tasteless.
Oh, this is smart. He's so behind. But you know, where's he going to Nidus network?
I think he's just going to Nidus up so his Hydras don't take 4 days to walk across the map.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, just use it as a rally point. And we're going to have to see, though. The Colossus is almost done. Thermalance is on the way. But he may have enough to actually break through. You know, just one Colossus doesn't kill Infinity Hydras, Tasteless.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Phoenixes could actually uproot the Nidus Worm?
Yeah.
Pull its big slinky body out of the ground. It's like, ah! Oh. Hope that thing has good breath.
I don't think it does, Tasteless.
You don't think so? You don't think the Nidus Worm brushes?
Well, someone would have to brush for him. He doesn't seem to have any arms. He's a worm. That is a lot of units. And there is a Colossus out. There's a good amount of sentries as well. That's going to be huge.
It's going to be all about the force fields.
Yeah, it's going to... We'll see. Oh, very well done. And down goes that Void Ray almost instantaneously. The Roaches taking damage from the Colossi. And as the force fields come out, the FruitDealer just walking forward.
Now the Hydras are still there, but there's no Roaches now to tank the damage. And I gotta say, anypro's doing a great job with the force field.
Oh, he needs to walk back now. There's too many Colossi out with their Thermal Lance.
Ouch. Well, now, I mean, anypro can actually just go down there and kill the Nidus Worm.
Yeah, and that looks like what he's going to do exactly, Tasteless. Ling Hydra against 2 Thermal Lance Colossus. That is not a pretty sight, at least not for our Zerg player. And GG.
GG.
Not surprised that he GG's there. He's just too far behind at that point. So anypro takes the first game. That's going to leave us with one more game to decide this group. Who will go on? And who, Tasteless, will go to the up and down matches. Both these players were in up and down matches last season.
Right.
Neither of them want to go back, but one of them will be going back.
I gotta say, Tasteless is going crazy, Artosis. All 3 of the Tasteless.
Stressful moment.
No, I mean, to be totally frank though, that was a rough start for FruitDealer. The 3 Phoenix Rush, following that up with more and more Phoenixes. It's a good strat. We don't see it a lot.
The thing is, he went immediately into Roaches with Burrow once he saw Phoenixes, and that's not what you do. That's actually
makes no
the exact opposite of what you do. In fact, you should not make a single Roach because he has Void Ray tech already. Obviously, Phoenixes beat Roaches. You can lift up so many as they try to run across the map, try to scuttle across. And what you really need to do is go instantly into the Hydra list.
I think he should have, first of all, if you see Phoenixes, what can Phoenixes not attack? It's creep tumors. You should be spreading your creep all over the place. Defending, getting Hydra Ling out, take the gold base. His Robo Bay is going to be late. There's no doubt about that. You have Hydras out there. Phoenixes are certainly just not that good.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Protoss would have a good timing attack on your gold base. That's the way I feel. I think that would have been a better approach.
A good way to go about it, too. But 5-minute break coming up, Tasteless.
So we'll be back soon. Definitely a good strategy from the Protoss. I was really impressed. We don't see that strategy.
Yeah, I mean, it was good, but FruitDealer reacted poorly. He had just gone too much Hydra, just really this straight up. I gotta tell you, that's almost impossible to hold. It's very cool. Wrapped up, you better have those little hand squeezy things for the muscles in your forearms. Time to do a couple sets of those. Get back in shape. We'll be back soon.